Good quality records. Good quality records. Good quality records. Mata, mata, mata. Ella mata el tiempo bailando. Splish splash, I was taking a bath. That's where I bought that Indian food that I didn't feel like the rice was fresh. They lost a customer. I don't know. I might go back one more time. Maybe I just won't get the rice. I don't know. I hate restaurants that they try to save money. You know, serving old food, but it's like, man, people know. How does that song go? You could fool some people, but you can't fool all the people all of the time. The reggae song that goes like that. Indian da Daba. Why do I see people in the chat but I don't see comments? Did I turn the comments off? Oh boy. Somebody say something so I know this thing is working. Okay. Hey, Rocks. Welcome back. Hi, Mr. It's. Yeah, because I know sometimes there's a setting that people hit by mistake. Turn off the comments. Kalo, what's up, Kalo? Where are you from? I'm actually in Ohio right now, Rocks. I'm in your state. I don't know what part. I'm off the 80. Oh, but I'm 60. Looking at the sign right here. 67 miles from Toledo. I think you're near Cleveland, if I'm not mistaken. 67, 162 miles from Chicago. If I head west and heading east, I'm 67 miles from Toledo. I like Ohio though. There's a lot of parking on the 80 at least. I wish every state had enough parking like Ohio. The capital, where's that? Say something. Yeah, that's a peace of mind, man, knowing that you have plenty of places to park at night. Last night I stood on the side of the road. I didn't even want to take a chance and pull in the truck stop trying to find parking. That's why I'm walking right now. See the love sign over there? I parked all the way over there. I thought I had a free shower. I woke up this morning and realized I didn't. But then I had to walk all the way to this truck stop. But it's good because it's not too cold. You know, enjoy these. The mornings are getting colder, nights are getting colder. Well, the days are getting colder for that much. But yeah, fall is coming, unfortunately. Fall's not bad. It's the freaking winter. I guess some of the fall is bad and some of the spring is bad, right? Seasons don't just change like a light switch. That'd be cool if seasons were like that right one day. There was like a switch that you hit and it just changes the weather overnight. Ohio Turnpike east, west. Got the Amish sign over here. There must be some Amish folks. Next 5 miles. Oh, you're one of those type? Yeah, I know a few people like that. I guess it depends on your job though. You know, my job is dangerous in the winter. It's another reason why I don't like it. It takes me longer to get places. So that means I don't make as much money. And then I have to load outside. And remember, I'm hauling cryogenetics. And handling cryogenics in the middle of the winter is not fun, trust me. See the Amish sign? That'd be a nice photo. If I wasn't live, I would have took a photo with this in the background. Shout out to the Amish folks. Horse and carriage, love and marriage. Both at the same time. That reminds me of hot lava cake a la mode. I know you know what that is. Get a nice, get the nice hot cake with the nice cold ice cream. It's too early for me to be thinking about sweets right now. I don't eat till noon now. That's my little, I guess you could call it fasting. But the good thing is today I slept for an extra like 2 hours. So waiting to 12 is not going to be that bad. Sometimes I wake up at 3 a.m., can't go back to sleep, and then I can't eat till 12. Makes a big difference. Bipolar, yeah. All right, take it easy, Kalo. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you come back again. What I was gonna say? Oh, I got 2 refrigerators. Well, I got a cooler in my truck, and I got a built-in refrigerator. The cooler, I think, took a dump, but I'm gonna order me a good one, something quality. You know, it's crazy because I'm kind of cheap when it comes to myself. I guess I'm cheap. Some people say I'm cheap all the way around, but I don't spend much money on myself. I don't buy, like, you know, the finer things in life, I guess I could say. Especially after dealing with scammers. But I think a nice quality refrigerator for the truck is gonna be a good investment. Especially I cook a lot in my truck. I buy groceries every week. Hopefully I can get it to work again. Get my truck all the way down there. At least there was no signs on the side of the road that said no parking. So sometimes the state troopers will wake your ass up like, can't park here. Love and marriage, love and marriage. That reminds me of my mom. I used to watch that show with my mom when I was a kid. I hate having a bad memory. I forgot so many things in life, especially as a child. My truck's right there, the white one. I'm going the wrong way. I'm walking up the one way. You ever feel like this? Like every day you're going the wrong way in life? No, not every day. Sorry, guys. I gotta be positive. We gotta think, speak, and be more positive. It's not easy. Gotta be optimistic. Oh, for real? I used to have the Reddit app. I deleted it. Superstar, what's up? Oh, that's Dave. How you doing? At least I'm up and the sun is out. I could do my pre-trip. What was the post? What was it about? Rocks. Don't be fooled by the rocks that I got. Love and marriage, love and marriage. At least today I don't need my flashlight so y'all can hear me do a pre-trip. Oh, they probably went out of business. Yeah, I heard of companies do that. Not only in the trucking industry, but probably more so because they want to make sure they get their last deliveries off and then they don't tell nobody and then they just abruptly, tell everybody, hey, we shutting down. I don't know if that's exactly what happened in that case, but anyway, let's do this pre-trip. Turn on my lights. Turn on my 4-ways. And then I get the hammer. First thing I always do is I get under the truck. Oh, let me make sure the Bluetooth is off. I don't think they went out of business. Sounds like their bosses were a-holes. Yeah, a lot of those out here. All right, so first thing I do is I get under the truck and I make sure my fifth wheel Jaws are still locked. Every morning, should do this a few times. You look at the tires, got mud flaps. You gotta make sure your mud flaps are on. Then I get the hammer, and then I bang the tires. Make sure they sound like they're nice and full. And then I check my glad hands, make sure they're, in place. My electrical wire, make sure my fuel cap is still on. Make sure my lines are not stuck. My trailer light is off. Got the blinkers working. Front tire looks good. Look at the front of the truck. Make sure my flashers are working. My headlights are on. My marker lights up top are on. I got my license plate. Come down the passenger side. The tire looks good. This tire I don't have to bang with the hammer, because if that front tire was empty, I would know right away because it'll look flat. Now the tires back here, when they're flat, you can't really tell because there's less weight on each one because there's 4 of them, if that makes sense. Fuel cap on this side, I got 2 tanks, make sure it's on. Sometimes we forget to put them on. This tire got a screw in it. It's been losing air, and it's definitely doesn't sound the same. Mud flaps, landing gear, blinkers. And I come over here, I drain my air tank, pull this line. You don't want to get any moisture out the air line, especially in the winter. They could freeze. Tires look good. Again, these are single tires back here, so I don't really have to thump them. Look in the back of the truck trailer. Blinkers are working. Door is nice and closed. I got my mud flaps on the back of the trailer. Wait for this truck to go by. She was going pretty quick. She probably got to take a dump. Mud flaps are good. I always check to make sure the wheel shocks are nice and secure. I don't want these flying off when I go down the road. Same thing with my safety cones. And make sure your safety cones are nice and secure. Fire hydrant, fire extinguisher. And that's about it. Technically, I should be checking the oil, but I just got an oil change recently, so I know it's nice and full. But I should check it more often. I'm not gonna lie, I get lazy when it comes to checking the oil. I know Mr. Fries checks his oil every day because he's a real professional. What's up, Mr. 2? I seen you were live last night, man, but I was tired. I'm an early bird. I usually wake up early, go to sleep early. It wasn't that late, but I just wasn't in the mood. But thanks for coming through. I'm glad I caught you a few days ago, though. Old people forgot. $20. It says only eat 3 kernels a day so they don't kill me because, oh. No doubt, no doubt. You're talking about something else. Yeah, man. Today's Thursday, right, guys, or Friday? I think today's Thursday. I don't have to deliver to Saturday, which is going to suck because that means tomorrow I'm not going to make no money. But they're going to have to pay me what's called, not delay. They got a name for it. Standby pay. They're going to have to give me 8 hours worth of pay just for like sitting around and waiting, which is a good thing. Not all companies do that. So I just got to make sure I don't really drive tomorrow. So I'm going to get close as possible to the customer today. Okay, Thursday, cool. Yeah, so I'm going to get close to the customer today. And then tomorrow, I'm not going to be able to run. So at least I'll get the 8-hour pay, which is not bad. I won't make as much as I would if I was running, but it is what it is. Better than nothing. I appreciate that 8-hour pay, because it helps, especially times like right now where I'm dealing with all kinds of bull crap. So that's life, man. Life got its ups and downs. I ran out of paper towels, so don't tell nobody. I've been stealing a few napkins from the truck stop. I usually buy like the 6-pack. I ended up leaving a roll at the hotel when I went to with my kids a couple weeks ago. And the holiday changes. I think this stays the same in my area. Oh, I gotta get this cooler to work. See, this is the one that I'm talking about. Why is this thing not? Maybe it's this, oh no, this thing looks kind of burned out or something. Yeah, I'm gonna look on Amazon and see if my father could order me a nice fridge to the house, to his house. He doesn't live with my mom no more. So, yeah, this thing took a shit. That sucks. Yeah, I'm not buying no more of these cheap ones. What's the next holiday? What's up, Matthew? Welcome to the stream. This sucks, man. Now I gotta have to find, when I go grocery shopping, I'm gonna have to buy food that takes less storage in my fridge. And the fridge I got is not that big, so this is not fun. I guess I got an excuse to eat out more now. And I don't want to do that. I eat out, but I try not to eat out all the time, you know? Drep the world. I don't know what that means. But okay. I boil some eggs in this tea kettle. Sometimes they bust. Last night one busted, but it's not, doesn't stink or nothing. Works pretty cool. I boil them for like 9 minutes and they come out cook pretty good. Well, that cooler probably lasted a couple years. I guess I got my money worth. Yeah, I'm gonna order a good one online. I want one that plugs into the 12 volt and into the outlet. I'll have to put it on the floor probably, but I think I've seen people put them under their mattress, but that's gonna be a lot of work. It might be able to fit on this passenger seat. I don't know if I'm gonna get a big one or a small one or a medium size. I might do the medium size. Decisions. It's good to have decisions though, right? Not everybody has choices to make decisions. It's a blessing. Decisiones. Decisiones. Gotta make my bed too. I try to make my bed every day. I've been doing pretty good. What I haven't been doing lately is brushing my teeth twice. I've been slacking, but at least I admit it. I gotta start brushing at night again, man. Been lazy. It's a At home, it's a lot easier, you know, in the truck, no running water. It just makes it a little bit more of a pain in the ass, but still, that's not an excuse. Yeah, it's this one right here, Rocks. It's called a Cooltron. It plugs into the 12 volt. It's, you know, electric or whatever. But I got a built-in fridge in that little cabinet right there. But yeah. Oh, I floss and gargle every day for sure. That I do every day in the mornings. For sure, for sure, for sure, for sure. Let me make this bed real quick. I won't be live too much longer, guys. I'm gonna get on the road soon. Probably like 10 minutes or so. Yeah, I heard. I try to rinse my mouth throughout the day. Too, that helps. I learned that from my great grandfather. I always seen him rinsing his mouth. And I drink water all day, every day. That helps too. Clean your mouth out. Supposedly celery, if you eat celery, that's kind of like Mother Nature's toothbrush. I seen that in a video one day. Something about like the texture and the water or something like that in the celery helps clean your teeth. So maybe I should start eating more celery. Eat celery every night. That might help. My teeth are okay. They could be better and they could be worse, you know? Actually, I got a dentist appointment next month and a doctor's appointment. Gotta remind my, yeah, I definitely be trying to rinse my mouth throughout the day. I was thinking about putting like some lemon juice and mix it with some water and kind of just have it available. And like after every meal, just gargle the lemon water. I would imagine that would help. I got lemon too. I use it for cooking almost every day. Every day I'm buffering. Every day I'm buffering. Every day I'm buffering. See, now I gotta try to fit this food in this little fridge. Oh, that's not cool, Pa. Oh, that's not cool. Oh, that's not cool, Pa. I got some chia seeds. I've been slacking on eating them. I don't make protein shakes no more. I got some protein powder. I might just throw it out, man. I'm tired of trying to force myself to drink that stuff. That's too much chemicals in there anyway. All right, so let me. At least it's getting cool outside, so that should help with. This is not gonna be fun. I'm gonna have to take that. What's up, Mary? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Having looking for a load. Oh, you drive too? Sounds like you're an owner op if you're looking for a load. I'm the company driver. I'm a tanker. Tanker driver. My refrigerator just, I just, my 12-volt cooler just took a dump. So I'm trying to make space in this other fridge. Oh, shoot. Oh, that's cool, Mary. Yeah. I never did owner op. I'm too irresponsible for that. I avoid it. My company offers lease purchase, but I don't want to do lease or owner op. I got enough things I'm dealing with. Just give me my paycheck and I'm happy. This is a pain in the butt. I'll show you the little refrigerator. This is the little refrigerator they give us. It's built in. I got a nice little freezer, but it's too small for me. I cook every day. Every day I'm buffering. Every day I'm buffering. Every day I'm buffering. Well, thank you, cooler, for all the food that you kept cold for me over these few, I guess 2 or 3 years. I don't know how long. Saved me a lot of money on buying ice though, so it was worth it. But yeah, I'm gonna order a good one, guys, for sure. What was I looking for? Plastic bag. Decisiones. Decisiones. You know I'm gonna have to try to plug it back in later like 4 more times because I'm like that. I won't give up. Let me catch up. 53 van trailer here with 1995 Freightliner. Oh, that's cool. So I think you don't have to worry about the DEF, right? Since your truck is a little older. Oh. Yeah, I cook in my truck like every day, basically. I eat out a couple times a week, too, but I guess I got an excuse to eat out more now until I get the new fridge. I'm not going to buy the same cheap one from Love's, though. Thanks for the respect, Roxanne. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of truckers out. Trucking is just like any other field. You got good ones, you got bad ones, and then you got in between. The bad ones they give us the bad ones give us a bad reputation. But yeah, trucking. I still enjoy it. I know people that have been doing it for a long time. I guess they don't enjoy it as much. I still enjoy it. It keeps me out of trouble. I make decent money. The only problem is it's not keeping up with other jobs. Oh, I'm gonna buy a new cooler, but I want to buy like something. That cooler was maybe like 100, 150 or something. I'm gonna buy something a little bit more heavy duty. Just because it costs more doesn't mean it's better too, right? I guess I gotta go off the reviews. See how far I am from my destination.
Please drive to highlighted route.
I'm only 282 miles. I'm gonna have time to kill today and tomorrow. My dispatcher said he was gonna try to give me another little load in between, but he didn't say anything.
Please drive to highlighted route.
Yeah, I'm only like 4.5 hours away. I'm not sure. This one's called a Cooltron. And this one only plugs into the 12 volt. I'm going to look for one that I could plug into the 12 volt and into the regular plug, you know what I mean? So I'm going to use the regular plug as much as possible. And then if I'm ever in a truck that doesn't have the, regular plug, I'll use the 12 volt. Yeah, this one is called a Cooltron with a K. It's spelled with a K, but I think I'm going to get a different brand. They're kind of pricey. Yeah, Cooltron. They make little regular fridges too. 63, 63, 52, I25. Yeah, then I think the fridge in here is not working that good either. I think I'm gonna have this go to the dealership and tell them to give me a new one and tell my company to pay for it. Especially I'm going on my 1 year mark in October. It's not a long time, but I plan on staying here for a while though. It's a pretty good company. I worked for better and I worked for worse, They leave me alone. I like that. I don't like being bothered. They don't breathe down my neck. That's a good thing about trucking. Most of us, especially the guys like over the road, we're in our own little world, We don't have no boss really, trying to control us or anything like that. I'll just take it to 1 hour, guys. It's only another like 22 minutes if you want to stick around. Yeah, I'm not going to make much money today or tomorrow, but it's not all about the money. I'm going to get bored and want to eat out, though. That's another reason why I like staying busy, because I get bored and want to eat. Family's doing okay, Rocks, We're not perfect, but no family is. Yeah, I got a couple of my daughters that are now my tenants, and that's been kind of good and bad, My one daughter lost her job because of a funeral in the family, and she's kind of slacking on getting a job, and it gets a little frustrated. Feel like she's trying, but she's not trying hard enough, and she claims she is, but I caught her. I gave her an application like a week, I don't know, a week ago almost. And then I went to her house and I seen it on the table, still empty, like 3 days later. And she says she's trying hard. I'm like, how do you consider that trying hard? Trying hard means if somebody gives you an application. First of all, I'm the one who brought you the application. You should have got the application yourself. So if somebody gives you an application, let's say on a Tuesday, that thing should be filled out Tuesday and handed in Tuesday. You know what I mean? Now that shows that you're really trying, and it's. I'm sorry, Rox, you just opened a can of worms. But I mean, she's young. She's 20 years old, and but the problem is, if they want to be slackers living in somebody else's house, not mine. Like I got bills to pay, and they're my kids, so it's hard just to give them the boot. But man, it sure crosses my mind. Well, she had just started at this job. She was only there for like a month, and then my aunt passed away. She was like 2 hours away. So I think there was some confusion about the arrangements, and maybe she kept taking more days off and was switching to her days off. So they probably thought she was lying. And I don't blame them, So many people lie and play games, especially, at the hotel. But she's a good worker, She just got to get, once she gets a job, she'll do good. But yeah, my aunt was only like 39 years old, man. She was like a sister to me. We always grew up in the same house. And then my cousin died like a year and a half ago. He was on like 39, 42. So definitely felt like back to back. It's crazy because I remember my aunt giving a nice speech at his funeral talking about how, that was the first death in our generation. We got to start sticking together. And I got a bad memory, but that part just sticks. And then a year and a half later, she dies. I'm like, wow. Yeah, they were two young rocks. I mean, we're all going to die, right? But when they're so young like that and they got young kids, and I mean, they weren't perfect, but none of us are. They had their challenges. I got my challenges. We all got our challenges. But it is what it is. I mean, got to stay strong and still take care of your health. My mom and my grandma are not taking it too well, especially my mom. My mom's very sensitive. That was her baby sister. And, it got her. She's going through it, and she's already dealing with all her health issues as it is, and now this is not helping, and I don't help either. I'm not too supportive when it comes to like, what's the word I'm looking for, like emotional support and all that. It's not my strong point, but I'm trying to be more patient with my mom, and I'm my mom's only child. So she's, I gotta step my game up, but I'm honest about it at least. Yeah, Rox, they say when you're honest about something you can work on it. It's when you're in denial. It's like, you can't fix something that you deny. And, same thing with my kids. I tell my kids, I dropped the ball. I know I didn't really talk to y'all as much as I should have while y'all were growing up. I definitely created some good memories. I take my kids to amusement parks and beaches and restaurants. Every time I'm home, I try to see them. I took them to Six Flags 2 times this year, Cedar Point over the years. When I used to live with their mom, we used to go camping. I give myself credit, but I could do better. The problem is I start trying to reach out to them, texting and call, and I feel like they don't reciprocate. But they're young. I can't let that get to me. I still gotta try, even if it's a once a week is better than what I do now. But yeah, it's not easy. Yeah, lots of hugs. That's what I gotta do. Rocks. They just piss me off though, man. Everybody's family pisses everybody's family off, I guess. But I'm sorry, guys. I be going on these rants. I gotta stop doing this. I gotta stop telling my business on live streams too. Even though there's only a couple of y'all here, I don't ever delete the live streams. I know some people save them. I'm like, whatever. Somebody wants to watch the replay, let them watch it. I ain't got time for all that.
Yeah, you got to teach them the hard way sometimes. Superstar. I don't want to kick my daughter out, but she's not trying hard enough, man, for real, and it gets me frustrated. I told her you need to go knock on doors. You should. Yeah, we live downtown Buffalo. We're surrounded by a whole bunch of restaurants. You should be sending applications, checking in, knocking on doors. Like these kids are. I mean, we're all hooked on the phones, I guess, but they're more hooked because that's kind of how they grew up. They're like zombies. You know what I mean? Everybody's busy, but everybody always got a couple hours a day minimum to play on their phones. That's the funny part, and I'm guilty of that too. You know, like I said, I'm honest. I'm not gonna sit here and act like my priorities are all straight. And when I was their age, I was messing up. You know, so I gotta cut them slack. But I mean, when I was their age, I didn't really. I don't know. I guess I wasn't living in an apartment and not paying rent. Well, I kind of was. I used to live in my grandma's house, and she didn't even pay me rent. So I guess I had it made. But yeah, you got to put your foot down, man. You can't just let them walk all over you. You know, you got to give them tough love sometimes. Yeah, I told her that, Rex. I told her she needs to show me proof that she's filling out an application and she's not. She just says she is. I'm like, I just feel like I got to keep repeating myself. She's a nice girl, though. You know, she's real respectful. She's sweet. So it's hard, you know. I guess supposedly she's doing both, but she's not doing enough. I mean, she proved it to me. Like I said, I gave you an application that sat there for days. I wouldn't be surprised if it's still sitting there. And even though I told her, anyway, I'm gonna change the subject because I'm gonna keep getting mad. What's up, TMI? Sorry for all the complaining, guys. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna tell her. Basically, she didn't pay this month, August, and and then come September. I'm basically gonna tell her by August, September, by October 1st. Not only does she got to get a job, she got to get a job and at least pay a few $100s towards back pay. And I'm gonna raise her rent to help offset the money I lost. And that gives her more than 2 months to figure it out. We live in a nice sized city. There's a lot of jobs, and she already proved to me that she's not trying hard enough. Inactivity can lead to depression. Everybody's depressed, man. Everybody's dealing with depression. Not everybody, but the majority of people. So you hear people talking about they're depressed. Like who's not? You know what I mean? Everybody's dealing with it nowadays. Got a lot to do with the food, social media, lack of sleep, um, whatever else is in the air, I guess. Nothing much TMI, just some family issues that I shouldn't be saying on the live stream anyway. Especially my kids be watching sometimes. I mean, I'm not saying exactly which one. I got five of them, so and none of y'all know them. They're good kids, though. I'm proud of them. You know, I talk crap about them, but at least they work. They stay out of trouble. They're all girls, you know. Girls and boys get into different kinds of trouble, but at least they're not out there clubbing every week or stripping or, on drugs and, you know. So, again, they're not perfect, but yeah, 5 daughters, 2 different baby moms. My oldest is about to be 23. My youngest is going to be 11. And the ones in between are like 20, 19, and 18 or something like that. The ones in between kind of get me confused. 22, and then 20, 19, 18, 10. It just gets confusing because then with the 18-year-old to turn 19 and the 19 will be 20 for a little while. And then I know all their birthdays by heart, though. I just don't know the years. Only my first daughter, because she was born 2 days after 9/11. I remember sitting in the hospital watching the Twin Towers being, hit or whatever. 2001, right? Yeah, stripping's a job. Hey, at least at least if she was stripping, she'll be paying my rent. Should I get her an application for the strip club? What do you think? Like, I'm sorry, honey. I really didn't want to. I really didn't want to have to try to go down this route, but you're gonna have to do something for now. Fill out this application, or I'll take her to the strip club and talk to the manager like, "Hey, this is my beautiful daughter. What do you think?" And nah, I shouldn't even joke like that. Oh, he's Halloween baby. My friend's son is Halloween baby too. No kids here. Why not, Rocks? You haven't met the right lady? Still searching? You still want to have kids? I think you said you don't have TikTok, man, but there's this show called Speed Dating on TikTok, Rocks. I'll tell you about it, but you might get hooked, man. I'm kind of hooked because it's still new to me, but it's kind of interesting. There's a few of them, but I follow this kid from California. So basically, he goes on a panel, it's him, and then he'll bring up like a guy and a lady, and it's called speed dating. They got like 1 or 2 minutes to kind of like talk to each other and ask questions and see if there's a spark, and then they'll say respectfully pass or they want to match. And just because they match obviously doesn't mean they're a couple. That just means they want to take it a step further and DM each other and stuff like that. But yeah, maybe you could get on that show, Rocks, and find yourself a girl. I know that's not going to happen. But yeah, it is kind of an interesting show. I like it because it's real and I learn a lot about people from different countries and different states. Yeah, speed dating, man. Check it out on TikTok if you ever get a chance. I know you say you don't have TikTok, but you don't have to make videos. You could just create an account and just, not make videos. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. What's up, Mass? I didn't hear your joke. You retracted it. How you been, Mass? Any new vacations? What country you plan on visiting next? I think I'm going to the Philippines next when the time is right. If I could save some money, 1 and 2, when everything else falls in place. Fast women like fast cars. Oh, that's cool, Rock. Yeah, look up speed dating. I could tell you I think the guy that I follow, he's from Cali. His name is Cali Masia. I don't know how to spell it. Younger kid from California. He's a brother. Cool dude. He's kind of young. He's got to be like maybe early 30s. That's the one I watch the most. And there's this guy called Sammy who does it in late nights. And a couple other ones. There was this one that was following. It was LGBT. And I got blocked for just laughing. And I know sometimes those people are sensitive. I wasn't laughing. I'm straight as, I'm straight, obviously, but I was just going over there because it was interesting seeing all these, like, you know, people, like, showing the other side. And it was kind of, I guess it just wasn't meant for me to watch that, which is probably a good thing. But yeah, I was laughing because that's something that one of the hosts were doing, and I got blocked. I think they thought I was laughing at the people because, their situation. I'm like, no, I'm not like that. But it is what it is. London, that'll be cool. Yeah, I think they, I think they deal with a lot, Rocks. They probably been dealing with a lot of insecurities and people. Must be a hard life. I'm about to go on duty now, so I'll be ending like in actually 2 minutes. It'll be an hour to my pre-trip. I don't want to keep changing the time. You know who does that a lot? PMC. He'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna end like in 10 minutes. He'll be live for like 30 minutes. I'm gonna end like in 10 minutes, 20 minutes. I'll be like, man, your 10, 15 minutes are like hours, bro. Shout out to PMC though. Your sister had a sports car. I gave my sports car. I had a Camaro. I got a 2001 SS. I gave it to my daughter. I told her she could sell it. She should sell it and get like a car she could drive all year long, but she really likes it, so it is what it is. I said, well, in the wintertime, you're going to have to either take Ubers or get yourself a little hoopty. She said, yeah, maybe I could get a little hoopty for the winter and have my winter car and summer car, but I don't see that happening no time soon, but at least next spring. I'm pretty sure by next spring, if she got the whole winter, the whole fall, the whole winter, still some of this summer to, get organized and save some money, put some insurance on the Camaro next summer. It's a gas guzzler too. I told her, oh man, this is a 5.7 V8. Yeah, PMC's a cool dude, smart dude too. I call him Maestro. Rocks, how come you don't hook up with Aloha? Aloha looks like Aloha's a nice lady. She's pretty. She works. She's drama free. I think that'd be a good match for you, Rocks. What do you think? She claims she doesn't have no boyfriends. Sometimes I'll be like, Yeah, I like Aloha. She's cool. Yeah, Mass, I'm about to end. About to end now too, Mass. So see you later, bud. No idea. I don't know. I never thought of YouTube as a way to date someone. Yeah, it's okay, Rox. I don't try to go on your. I try not to be too nosy and put pressure on people. I might say little things like that, but I won't keep bugging you about it because I don't like pressure. So I don't try not to put pressure on people, but wishing you the best though, Rox. Tengas buen días, igualmente. Yeah, I'm ending now, bro. It's been an hour. Appreciate you guys coming through, listening to my rants and my random conversations. That's cool. Nos vemos. Yep. Peace out. That's cool, Superstar. I'll see you later, Superstar. I haven't been to your channel in a while. Take a screenshot. I gotta go over there. I don't know if I got the bell on or what. But I'll see you guys.